So this is my lecture 10. So I will be starting with some of the properties. Okay. So for lambda belonging to R and A comma B belongs to Mn of H. First is what? Sine of lambda A into lambda A. This is my lambda A is equal to lambda sine of A. Now second is what? Sine of A plus B is equal to sine of A plus sine of B. Third is sine of AB is equal to sine of A into sine of B. Next, so with the help of the properties, I will be solving my first and second, these two properties, okay? With the help of an example, I will solve this first one and second property and first and second property, okay? Third, you all can try to solve. Next. So, sine of lambda A is equal to lambda sine of A. So, if I put n is equal to 1, for lambda belonging to R and A is equal to U plus Vj belonging to M1 of H, psi 1 of lambda A is equal to psi 1 of lambda, what is my A? This U plus Vj, right? This is equal to psi 1 of lambda U plus lambda Vj. Now this is equal to what? I will write it in metric form. So this is equal to lambda U, lambda V minus lambda V conjugate, lambda U conjugate. Lambda is common, so take it out. And U, V minus V conjugate, U conjugate, write it as it is. So this is equal to what? Lambda, and this we are writing it as psi 1 of A. Next property is, this also I am solving with the help of an example. Psi n of A plus B is equal to psi n of A plus sin of B. If I put n is equal to 1, psi 1 of A plus B is equal to psi 1 of A plus psi 1 of B. Okay. So for A is equal to U plus Vj belongs to M1 of H, and B is equal to P plus Qj belongs to M1 of H. Now what I have to do here? Psi 1 of A plus B is equal to psi 1. This is my A. So this is my U plus P. I will be doing here U plus P plus V plus Q. V plus Q and J is common. So write it outside the bracket. So this is equal to, how I am going to write this in metric form? U plus P, V plus Q minus V conjugate plus Q conjugate, U conjugate plus P conjugate. Now this I have to write it in separate this, okay? I have to write U, V, then minus V conjugate and U conjugate plus P, then this Q, write it here, minus Q conjugate and P conjugate, write it here, okay? Now this metric is nothing but psi 1 of A plus, and this I will write it as psi 1 of B. Next is my remark. The injection map rho n of M2 of n complex tends to M4n of R and psi n of Mn of H tending to M2n of C, such that the following diagram commutes for all A belonging to Mn of H. So this is my Hn. This part I will write it as like this, Hn, okay? And this tends to what? It goes from complex to n, right? So here also my complex to n is there, and it goes to M4n of R. So this is my R4n. So what is going to be? For this I am using Gn. This Ra, write it as it. So this I am going to write. So this is my R sin of A, and this is R rho to n into psi n of A, f to n, and this is my f to n. from here I am done with my lecture 10 and soon I will be uploading my lecture 11.